what's up, Dante?
What's up?
Name and age?
Uh, Name is Dante Goldwyn. I am
Cool.
26 years old.
And where'd you grow up at?
I grew up in the rainy and snowy side of Columbus, Ohio.
Like the complete opposite from here?
Yeah.
We could borrow some of that rain, though.
Got a dark past.
Isn't everybody from Ohio? I feel like that's why their college players are so good, because they have so much,
We
like
gotta make it out. We gotta do it.
like Hunger Games.
Yeah.
And like the countries, like the people that judge them. Bro, they're always winning because of that. Wait, like the tougher the area, the better the athlete?
I'm thinking there's some motivating factors.
I know, bro. I think we're all the Chicago athletes, bro.
No, really though. All the
Wait.
Atlanta athletes. We're all the Arizona athletes. Throw my diss.
We're all the San Francisco athletes, bro.
Ooh.
I've never seen one, bro. Them fools are not existent. All right, what high school did you attend?
A couple of them.
Oh, hey.
So I went to Northland High School in Ohio. I went to Copper Canyon, where I met this guy right here at. And I also went to Maricopa High School and Cesar Chavez for like a minute. For like
I didn't know that. What
yeah,
the
for
hell?
like 4 months.
Oh shit! What the hell?
It's fun.
Damn, how bad was that? I'm just assuming it was bad, bro.
I was in night school, to be honest with you. I almost got caught in a dust storm once. I guess that was pretty bad.
Dust storm?
Yeah, that was all bad.
What the man? So where did this fitness idea come to mind? When did it start?
So I kind of played with the idea a little bit when I was around like 15, 16. I got into high school, like the weight training thing. Like everybody has that class with the weird teacher. But chest every day. But shortly into that, I got diagnosed with my medical condition, and then I got older and my body like it was just weak, and then I got the generic, oh, my heart got broken. But I was sad and needed an outlet, and I was like, oh, why not make myself my outlet, more or less.
Yeah, that's smart. That's way better than a lot of people did. They got a heartbreak and they just went straight to drugs.
Dark past.
It'll be an anime off your past. You know how like in the animes they always have like this really brutal like bullying? You're like, man, kids are not that bad, bro. Like, oh shit. They are.
Boy, we got other issues in classrooms now.
Bro, it was man. A crazy like at the top of my head, I was thinking about when we were on the ride here, we were talking about well, like drugs are so normal now. When we were in school, it felt normal, like everyone was doing it. And I was in gym, like the weird teacher had a weird coach. So I had a weird gym teacher, and he didn't care what we did. I mean, like at all. So we did whatever we wanted. So what happened was we were at the drinking water at the water fountain at the gymnasium, and there's one of these dudes. He brought out this white pill, and he's like, "Hey, do you guys wanna take it?" It was 4 of us, and I was like, "Nah, I'm good." And then he cut it with a razor blade. He cut it in 4, like prepping for me to get one. I was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna take one." And the class hasn't started yet, but the gym hasn't started yet. And all three, one of the dudes took both doses, and the other guy took the others. And both of them were they were like falling over during stretches, bro.
Yeah, what?
It was bad.
What?
The teacher didn't he was like, what's going on and this and that, and then like we couldn't figure it out, and they were saying that they were sick.
I'm exhausted. I'm so tired.
These stretches are too much.
Just really deep stretches relaxing me.
Bro. And then and I was just there. I was the only one that knew what happened, and I was like, I think he just sent them to the office, and then they went home. Nothing really happened. You see, that's how normal drugs are in school.
Yeah, I can definitely speak
Yeah.
from a little bit of experience. It's crazy when you're in it. That's for sure.
Yeah. All right. What made you want to focus in fitness?
Um, I just I was a kid who wanted it to be everybody else's fault, if that makes good sense. It was always I wasn't doing this because of this reason, like something outside of school was making me mess up school, something outside of home was making me mess up home. And then eventually got to a point where it affected my own personal life, and it would make me like sad and miserable all the time. I was just mad, really prone to being angry. And then one time I just snapped, like something just clicked, and I just like went on this really long walk and just had like a just sat down and just thought about a lot, and came back, and the next day I went into the gym. Yeah.
And then from there on forward, you had like this mindset of you're gonna crush it every time.
Um, Before it was just like I need to lift something to distract myself.
Oh
It was
shit.
like heavy thing go above head. And I was doing it all kinds of crazy. I know I was looking goofy, the generic Planet Fitness workout
Yeah.
person, like doing like Spider-Man moves and stuff. No, it wasn't that bad, but
Yeah.
it started somewhere, and like I'm very grateful for where it's taken me in life and everything else.
Yeah, man. Yeah. There's one thing I can 100% give you. You have more dedication than anyone I know when it comes to like the gym or your
Appreciate that.
personal health. Because in my family, me and Jerry are the only ones actually that go to the gym. Jerry hasn't gone, in a while because he's wiped up and he has a lot of schoolwork and he has friends and stuff, so he doesn't have time. But I try to make time for it, but I'm always getting injured
Yeah.
because I have this thing, but it's ignorant. I know it is, but when I'm at the gym, I know I can push more weight. You know what I mean? Like you
Mm,
have that feeling like that. What's that called?
ego.
Yeah, that ego. It sets in. You're like, man, I'm bigger than all these dudes. Man, I can do this. And then you hit 10 reps. I'm like, I can do a little more. I could do more weight. Add another 10
Yeah.
pounds. And then I get jelly arm like at 9, but I go to 10. But the thing is, the next day, something's messing up. My rotator cuff,
Mm,
my elbow, my joints, something's messed up. So I'm taking supplement pills for my joints and like, and bone strength and stuff. I still get hurt. So just last week, I messed up my rotator cuff. So I wasn't able to go to the gym for like a week and a half. Yesterday was the first time back. Arm day. Ah, man, arm day is my favorite. Because to me, arm day is the easiest.
you got
It's
some
the
strong
easiest,
arms.
bro.
Some strong arms, man.
And so what I did with leg day was, so I wouldn't be so sore the next day, I split leg day to 3 days. So I do max out leg press with arm day. So I do like a half time for arm day, and which is leg pressing, and then right back to doing arms because I do like an hour of arms. So I do the same thing with chest. Chest I do what's it called? Uh, leg curls and leg extensions when you
Hmm.
kick out.
Yep.
Yeah, leg extensions, and so I split them up, and
Nice.
then but yeah, that it works better that way. My legs are always on peak. They're never hurting. I mean, today they kind of hurt because I haven't gone in a week, but if I feel optimal that way when I split them up.
Mm.
Except for my damn shoulders, bro. Shoulder day, that's where I get all the injuries, bro.
Oh,
Back and shoulders, bro. Every time, bro. Every
yeah.
time. These damn rotator cuffs are weak.
No, yeah, both of mine are. Mine happened early on too.
Oh,
My arms just pop
what's
out. Just
bro? You guys need to watch out with your rotator cuff. My girl
please.
warned me about it too. That's
It's
the
so
worst
bad.
part, bro. She warned me, and then it happened.
Yep.
I was like, babe, I got this. I'm
If you
okay.
feel a
I've
click,
I've
run.
done it. I've done it. Yeah, the click, bro. It was like, oh
Yep.
no. Bro, in the last 2 months, I messed up both. I messed this one up a month ago. I had to click. So what I was doing. So when I did chest day, I do dumbbells. I don't do bar no more. So just do dumbbells. And what I do is I do 3 levels of the bench. You know how like there's flat and there's like this weird angle
Incline.
and then like almost straight up. So I do that. I start off as straight up, incline, and then flat. I do 10 reps of each. And then when I was doing the incline one of my arms started going back. So I was like this. And when I went up, I in my head I was distracted. I was thinking about things I was gonna do at home or something like that. And my arms slowly started going back. I was like, oh no. And then I had this reflex where I pushed it straight out and then it just fell down. And yeah, the click.
Yep, the click
The click.
gets
I
you every
tried to do it
time.
again. I was like, no, no, I can't. I can't. I can't. And then I gave it a rest, kept massaging it or whatever. Then pushed the rest of the back and shoulders. I didn't care about the pain. I just
Soldier.
pushed through it. Yeah, until the next day. Yeah, I couldn't pick up my arm. It was like just this. All I could do was pick up my arm this way. But man, it was bad, man. Just watch out for those rotator cuffs.
Yeah, it's always those two. It's always the day immediately after, the following day after that's like the worst. If you feel something on the first day, you might have hurt yourself. The second day,
Yeah.
you're just aching from the workout.
And there's nothing you could do after it happens. You just like, oh,
It's
it's
just
gonna happen.
inflammation. It's one of those
Mhm.
things where after hopefully it doesn't tear to a point where you have to get surgery and you can just kind of like use resistance bands to help it kind of strengthen up and strengthen the muscle around it. But it takes a lot to get to that point on top of that
Thank
too.
God.
Most of it's just like don't work out,
Yeah.
drink a lot of water, anti-inflammatory stuff like
Hmm.
that. Get some potassium with some bananas and just stuff like that to help
Oh,
reduce
nice.
that
Yeah,
inflammation.
my girl did a lot of she'll put like creams for
Yep.
the anti-inflammatory creams. Yeah. So here are some CDC stats about people who don't focus at the gym. So more than 60% of the US adults do not engage in or engage in the recommended amount of activity, and approximately 25% of US adults are not active at all. So that's a quarter of adults period
Wild.
that don't do shit. Wait,
Wild.
this is just activity at all. Like this
Yeah.
is not even just gym. This is like night walks, nothing. That's why I got this Fitbit cause
Smart.
yeah, I
Definitely
gotta get those
motivates you. There's
5,000
some
steps
games
every
that you
day.
can hook to that too, like that you can link up with either. There was there's similar like activity rewarding games and stuff on your iPhone or whatever phone you hold.
Mhm.
And what a lot of people want too with becoming active is they want like that appreciation factor. They want somebody to say like you did a good job. So sometimes you can download that app or you can
Like
have that
goal
app on
oriented or
there.
something like that.
Exactly, give yourself points for like a fantasy character, and you get stronger with the more activities you do.
That's
Yep,
cool. Damn.
yep. It's just
I
like
might download
finding.
that game.
There's a ton of them, man. Some of them are fun.
I have this app right here. It's called MyFitnessPal. Do you have that?
I do not.
Looks like this before it loads. But yeah, it's MyFitnessPal. You can put your exercise on here and it connects to your Fit. But since mine's Samsung, it doesn't connect to this.
I am.
But it also shows you workouts and even tips on there and what's it called? And how to do workouts. I think I have like a little trailer or something like that. But you can also see the amount of weight you pick up when you go to the gym. So I'm averaging like 60 to 80,000 pounds of weight. Bro, I was like, oh my God. That put it into perspective.
Yeah. Whoa.
Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. My best, I think, let me see. What's my best? I have it right here. My best is 75,000 pounds. It's
Nice.
back and shoulders. That's why my shoulders always messed up. Bro, that's probably
We
it.
nailed it. We
That's
found
it.
it. Click, run.
I got so many memes in my head on that shit. Oh my god. Oh, what's your favorite workout? Like, it gives you joy to do it.
So far, ironically enough, I like shoulder day a lot now.
Jesus fucking.
It's
Oh,
I never typically did it before, and then after both of my rotator cuffs got injured, I was like, maybe I should have a whole day dedicated to strengthening this. And now, like, it's so fun. Like, it's ridiculous.
wow,
Yeah,
that's some bull,
I
bro.
truly feel like a Dragon Ball character on shoulder day. Like, it's great.
Oh man, my favorite is tricep press.
Mm-hmm.
Man, for some reason, I'm I'm super. I guess I would say leg press and tricep press because I'm so in control. I don't get no jelly arm, no jelly leg. I feel comfortable at all times, and like a sense of control. There you go. Like squatting, don't get a sense of control doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Shrugs get somewhat whatever, but like dumbbells, even like I don't feel like control. Like even if I'm doing max weight, I still don't feel like I'm controlling it. But max weight on leg press or tricep press, I feel 100%. Like tricep press, I maxed out the machine. So
Okay. Okay.
the
Okay.
260 pounds, 260 pounds, and it's annoying because so you push down, right? These things you grab
Mm-hmm.
on,
Yeah,
you
little
push down,
handles.
right? Those those damn handles. I pick myself up every time. It is so embarrassing, bro. Like people watching me struggle, bro. I'm like, I think I stop thinking about other people, bro. So what I do is I use my legs to push back on the chair like this, and then I just focus on pushing down this entire time, bro. I was like,
Alright.
it's leg workout and arm day, but yeah. And then leg
Efficient.
press. I'm doing, fuck, what is it? What's 1445s?
Too much.
Just
More than
fucking do
me.
it.
Whoa.
Is it like 690 maybe something
So,
like that?
it's
I don't
quite a
know what it
bit.
is, but it's hard to get the plates because I gotta borrow a bunch of plates from a bunch of people. At least 3 stations at to borrow plates to get that much. So I got that much yesterday, so that was
Nice.
yeah, that makes me happy when I get the plates for that.
We're definitely gonna have to hit a workout one of these days.
Oh,
Like old
100%.
times.
All right. Do you feel like your method is best for all people to use, or is it just for you?
See, and this is the thing I'm beginning to learn too. I used to be one of those people who would constantly look at all of the fitness articles and stuff. I'm like, you need to have this box form stance when you squat. Like you need to have a box. But what I'm realizing
Mm.
is a lot of people's hips are built differently, and the same thing goes with the rest
Mm.
of your body too. So, what may work for me, like for example, you said you feel more control with tricep press and stuff like that because you feel like you get more of a contraction with that because of the way your
Mhm.
body's made. Me, I get the most contraction with individual like cable pulls, like bent over cable pulls or like across the chest. Like
Ooh,
those things right there, I feel more. And it's just because like
I love
with
cables.
injury and how my body's grown, like it feels more comfortable to move that way. So while I feel intensity wise, I feel yes, for a good majority of people, yes, it would be optimal for a lot of people. But as far as the form or like what kind of
Hmm.
exercise, I believe that's like trial and error.
Okay. So it's mostly based on what people's body features, like
Yeah, so if
because
you
some
have a
people are good at
wider,
different things, right?
mm-hmm, most
Yeah, I see what
definitely.
you mean.
Like my shoulders and my arms, my shoulders, my arms, and my back are like insane. Like it,
Nice.
I'll lift it up like that was three of me. Like, this is great.
Isn't that insane to feel like you can pick up more than your weight?
Mm-hmm,
Isn't it weird? Like you get that feeling like this is my weight, this is
mm-hmm.
what I weigh, and then just yeah, it's
I'd be walking around like, dang, this must be what ants feel like. Like they just, I'm an ant.
walk around the gym picking up heavy shit for no reason, bro. Just
It's on my back walking around with it.
just watching someone struggle with it, pick it up for them. Oh no, it's not that.
Beta.
Beta male. Oh my god. Just go out to brokey. Oh my god. You should wear like that bald cap and look like Andrew Tate just going to the gym. Just be a dick to
The
everyone.
top G, man. The top G.
Oh shit. Alright. Here's another stat for again CDC because I won't get banned for citing CDC stuff. Percent of adults aged 18 or over who met the physical activity guidelines for aerobic physical activity is 46.9% of 47. Just round that shit up, bro. 24.2% of adults aged 18 or over met the physical activity guidelines for both aerobic and muscle strength activity. So only a quarter of the population actually doing like well. I mean,
Yeah.
that doesn't really surprise me that well because there's not that many people out here,
Yeah.
like especially our age, they don't give up. They don't. They just walk around scrawny, bro.
You get in routines. Oops, sorry. You get in routines in life and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And like say you go to work every day. Say you come home, you got the same thing that you're used to eating every day, all that stuff. So people don't find the time, or they have the time. It's just they won't slot it in, more or less. Like they'll have
Mhm.
that 3 hours to themselves, but like, well, I can't put 30 of that to the gym. So it's just how important it is to you. It's like you gotta get fire about it.
Mhm. Yeah, I think people don't have that drive. You know what I mean? Some people are like, like I look at some of my cousins. I don't want to put them on blast. The names I have in my head right now, but there are some that just don't do shit, bro. They just like I get it. You want to play games, right? There's a period where you're like, okay, I need to step away from games and go to the gym or go outside. Touch grass. What's that word? Yeah, touch
Yeah.
grass, bro. Like Kevin, I'll call him out because goddamn Kevin, go out,
Kevin.
bro. Go out, dude. Touch grass, bro. Touch
Get the click,
trees.
man. Click.
Get a personal trainer, Chris. Kevin. This bull crap because Kevin, he's actually a good looker. Have you seen Kevin lately?
It's
He
oh,
grew like
man.
a foot. He's
I
like
believe that.
6'10" or something like that. I'm 6'10". Five.
I was like, so what?
He's 5'10", light skin, long. He has that long L'Oreal hair. I was like, dude, you got it all, bro. You get go to the gym, bro. And you'd be pulling some 9s and 10s. But plays Fortnite.
Hey, some people are passionate just about different things, but the physical passion and stuff like that, wanting to build yourself up is not a bad thing at all. But like when we're
Mm-hmm.
younger, we,
We don't care.
nah, we were playing Call of Duty.
No, but you know what?
Logic.
When did
Like,
we start? When did we start going to the gym? Do you remember?
I moved up here from Maricopa. I think I was 21 because that was around the same time that I got
Okay. Okay, Kurt.
drunk for the first time. Remember that?
Kevin's 19 right now, so he got 2 more years before he can talk crap. And that was when we went to the gym. There wasn't that much data on gym stuff.
Nah, no,
No.
we were
Like there,
we were going to Planet Fitness at random times during the day. We were doing it though.
we
We were
were
doing
doing
the
it,
damn
but
thing.
it was a lot of like, let's see if this works.
Yeah, no, yeah. How does this feel?
Yeah.
Yep.
Are we doing the right workouts?
That's usually what a lot of it is too. Is like having somebody there who either can working out with a partner is amazing because like you get to understand what makes them get intense, what form they need, and you may need to correct your form to like kind of see what they're doing too.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you're two beginners, like just don't lift heavyweight. Just like
Yeah. That's hard. It's hard to do that because
yeah.
the ego always kicks in. You're like,
Oh yeah, it
man,
does.
bro, these are 10s.
This
I
is
could do a
nothing.
lot more. But yeah, then your elbow goes out, and then your shoulders go out. But
Yeah, that's the rough one.
so I've been going to the gym since July.
Mhm.
Every week I go minimum 3 times a week unless I get injured. So 3 times a week, do an hour and a half. But I think that's the most consistent because I was trying to look for consistency because I couldn't do every day because I got girlfriend duty and then podcast duty, so I couldn't go like these times of the day. So I was like, all right, minimum 3 times. Doesn't matter which day, even if they have to be back to back, but they have to be three. And it's worked out, dude. Except for like holidays, they do get in the way.
Yeah, they
Like
shut
when
down
family
early and
comes
stuff.
in,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's hella annoying. You try to find a way to get out, try to leave, and they don't let you, type of thing. But it's good. Like I feel a lot of progress, even though it's not substantial in the amount of weight you're doing. If you feel it in how comfortable you are, like moving things around, like you. I mean, it's like the cliche is like, oh, I'm picking something heavy and it feels easier moving it, but it really does. Like the quality of life of like picking and like everyday things up and being light is pretty fucking good.
Mhm. I agree.
Especially at work, just picking up things constantly. Like, all right,
Yes.
what do you need this? What do you need this piano? We move like at least like 4 pianos a year. So, but we usually have like 4 people. I was back then. Now we use 3 because I do work of 2 people now.
Oh, he's strong.
All right. What are some easy steps mentally to prepare for the fit lifestyle?
So the biggest thing is, and this is something that I've learned with going to the gym and just in life in general. So if you have anything that you're struggling with on a day-to-day basis, is the hardest part is showing up. If you can make it to the front door and you can walk in, whether it's at the gym or at life or at school or with any of your dreams or anything, just showing up is the hardest part because usually you'll find some motivation or some fire to make you curious about one thing, and that's really what it takes.
Okay, so in summary, just show up.
Yep, just show up every time, whether it's with
Man,
your
that shit
food or
sounds
anything.
like
Show
it's
up.
simple, but that shit's hard.
Yeah, you have so many things in life that stop you and that try to prevent you from doing the things you want to do or you love to do more or less, but yeah, it's just showing up. Just showing up. You can't do anything if you're not there. So, yeah, we can't do nothing if you ain't there.
Oh man, ain't that the truth? Like, isn't that like? Hold on, this is ironic. So people won't show up so badly they wouldn't even show up to cancel their membership. Have you seen that thing?
I
Yo,
used
they
to work
wouldn't
at a
even.
gym. It's true. It's
They wouldn't
true.
even take time to cancel the gym
No,
membership.
no, they won't.
That's a smart game plan too. Business plan, I mean.
Yeah, LA Fitness. They did it to me. They're smart.
You have to go back to that exact location that you signed up for. If
Oh,
not, then they could keep charging your debit card. During the week, I try not to eat any, period. I don't eat fast food, period. And sodas wise, Coke Zero is the furthest I'll go when it comes to soda.
huh?
Coke Zero or just water. That's it.
Sprite is my soda of choice.
Sprite Zero.
The
Just regular
McDonald's Tropic Berry Sprite, man, it's insane. It's just,
Yeah.
sponsor me. Like,
Reach out, buddy. All right, same question, but physically. To prepare you for a fit lifestyle, what can you do physically?
stretch. Stretch. Man, it's so
Yeah.
important. The older you get, you just feel like, oh yeah, no, I don't need to do this. And that one time you get up out of bed and that knee goes out on you, you're just, woo, just stretch.
Oh, man.
Stretch. Relax yourself. Give yourself like, let's say like 20, 30 minutes prior to going to the gym and just get your mind right and stretch while you do it.
I don't do that. I gotta do. I
How you
usually
get injured.
stretch at the at the what do you call that, the spot where you're gonna use to work out. What is that called? Man, there's a term for that, but whatever. So when you're like, if I'm about to do something like curling, I'll stretch my arms before doing curling. But I'll do that at every stations. There you go.
Ah.
Every station I will stretch, and then after I'm done with the set, I'll stretch again. Set, stretch until,
Yes.
because once I feel something hurting, fuck no,
Yeah.
stretch, bro. Keep stretching,
Yep.
rub, massage, and then until it feels right, then I'll go again. If I don't, I just get up and go to the next station.
Yep.
Because I ain't trying to hurt myself anymore,
Oh, yeah,
bro.
that's good.
I'm done with that.
Yep,
Done
just don't just one thing to keep out, like to keep in mind too, is overstretching can be like really bad too sometimes.
Hmm.
But the way that I'll say it is, if you're gonna do a stretch, do like 2 or 3 sets of like 5 or 6 count stretches and stuff like that, and do it just until you feel that muscle or whatever that group activate. Like once you get to that point where you feel it like start to activate, hold it there for a second and then go. Oops, sorry. Go back. Go back in. Sorry, I
Damn,
was
those
excited.
reflex, bro.
Came up on me a little too hard, man. Whew, refined.
Just because the mic is black, just
Yeah, dog.
feel like it's challenging you.
Halfsies.
All right, this is from the New York Post. Reasons for people that skip the gym. 56% said they're too tired. 36 said too much work to do. 30% said it's already late. Some of these are pretty dumb. The weather is too bad. It's 28%. 23% ate too much. I do feel that one though. If I eat,
Yeah.
I wait an hour minimum.
Yeah, you have
But
to.
then I gotta go. What I do is so my mind can be right, so these excuses won't come up like that. Is I would get dressed for the gym,
Smart.
and then while I'm digesting, then go to the gym. So I'll be like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not taking this clothes off again.
Can't just
Hell
be
no, I'm gonna
chilling
go
in
to
your
the gym.
bed with gym shorts on, just ready to dunk on somebody. It's like-
So you do play basketball? No, I'm gonna go to the gym 3 hours ago. Yeah, I have a whole gym setup. I have gym shoes, gym shorts, gym leggings, compressions, gym shirts. Because this is embarrassing, but when I used to work out with you, when we would do, what would we do? Chest day and cardio. My nipples would hurt bad, bro. Bad. Like one of them started bleeding once.
Ow.
Yeah, because I was trying to be like, "Ah, bro, not being a pansy, bro. It's okay. Because Jerry would
Oh.
tell me, he's like, dude, it's okay, bro. Everyone goes through it.
Yeah.
And then I started bleeding through my shirt. I was like, okay, no, this is something different. And I looked it up. I was like, yeah, it's your shirt fabric is too hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to buy
Chafing
soft
is
fabric.
real.
For
It's
your
real.
nipples, bro.
Yep. Hey, I've had it happen too. It's not fun.
Oh, damn. All right. 22% stayed late at work. 15% said would rather watch Netflix.
You're honest.
12% said it's dark. 12% said it's bad traffic. 11% says workout buddy canceled. What's the most like? Okay, I get it. Which one out of all these?
Which one would I like say is like a kind of reason?
Yeah, kind of reason.
I feel like everybody has. I feel like there's definitely some validity to some of those as well too. Because like if you're tired and you're not in the middle space, but that you take responsibility to get yourself in that space. But I think the staying at work one
Mm,
definitely is something that's kind of out of your control, especially with how
yeah, that's
expensive
true.
everything is. And honestly, when you're like fresh into working out and stuff like that, and you have like a workout partner, I feel like if your workout partner cancels, like it does feel like a little bit of a shot to the chest sometimes.
Yeah,
So
I see what you mean. Because then they'll be like, let's go tomorrow. But like, bro, I just went today to do
yeah,
chest
I'm
day,
here
bro.
waiting for you. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah,
I
you
would say those two as well. I mean, weather is too bad. Depending how bad the weather is, like there's a damn hurricane outside. I mean, bro, that'll
you
be
could
good.
die. You'll be all right. Like, just get the get the weight up.
Excuses. Go to the gym. Some
Yeah,
fucking monsoon going on,
it's just gains, bro. Like, why be
bro.
scared of the monsoon when you can just lift the water? Like, am I right?
Oh damn. All right, here's the same thing. New York Post, but giving reasons for people giving for going regularly to the gym would have these benefits. So 68% of people said that they were more energetic, 64 said more motivated, 59% said they were happier, 59 said more focused, 57 less stressed, 53 less likely to fall ill, 52 said less tired, 48 said more stressful, 42 said more outgoing. I mean, bro, looking at these stats back to back, like this is a no-brainer. I think if you're struggling out there mentally or you just have too much time on your hands, going to the gym is probably the best bet. It'll kind of give you like this disciplined mindset, and you can apply that to just about everything. Even if you're a gamer, like if you're a professional gamer, I've seen professional gamers buff as hell. Scump, remember Scump?
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
huge, bro. You
There's a
got
ton of like DJs and stuff
steroid
who are
huge.
like massive, and I'm just like, you eat pizza all day. Like, give me what you got, please.
Bro, there's this one UFC fighter. He's young. I think he's like 20 years old or 21 years old, and he's Italian. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was saying that all he eats is spaghetti every day, all day. Just works out, goes home, spaghetti. Next day, work
Mom
out,
spaghetti.
spaghetti. Mom spaghetti. And he makes it himself. It's weird. Like he mixed all the dough himself, the noodles, everything. He does
Oh,
everything himself. And I was just wow, bro.
it becomes a routine at that point, and it becomes something you look forward to more or less. It's
Yeah.
like now that he goes to the gym, he has it ingrained in his routine that he has to make that pasta after. Like that's the way he knows he's done working out.
Hmm.
It's kind of cool.
It's just weird, man, because I always got that like, what's that called? That stereotype where like, if you eat a certain type of foods, no matter what, you could not look good. It's like that kid is hella like fit UFC fighter, and he's eating only pasta.
Man's a thug.
I think he said he eats like 4,000, 5,000 calories a day of pasta. I was like, dude, that sounds like it should
I
be
wish.
killing
Now,
him.
if I had lasagna, oh, every day.
Oh, dude.
Done.
You know what? You literally single-handedly. Oh, your mom. Your mom single-handedly made me like lasagna.
It's delicious. It's
Yeah,
the best.
especially I only eat it with meat in it though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I can't do the cheese thing where like there's no meat in it. Bro, come on, what am I doing?
you're just
here,
cheating
bro?
yourself at that point. You just
Yeah, I'd rather not eat it at all if it doesn't have the meat, the beef. No homo. I need the meat, bro.
ah.
Man, I need that meat more than a homo does, bro. That I need that protein, bro. Protein's expensive.
Yeah. Oh,
Protein's expensive.
I just bought a tub of it over I think like 2 weeks ago. It only comes with like 24 servings. It's like $50.
Yeah, same.
I was like, damn. What?
I got a non-GMO one. It's like
Yeah.
I think it was like a 1 pound, 2 pounds, or like $50. I was like, bro,
This is nuts. And I make it for a living.
yeah.
It's
Thank
nuts.
God I only go 3 days, bro. If I gone 5 days a week, I would go through a tub
Yeah, I
every
go like
2 3
5 or
weeks.
6. Man, I'll be sitting there. I'm just
I
like,
feel so bad
why?
for you,
I
bro.
literally get a month's worth out of it, like how it's advertised. Like I am the target audience that they're looking for.
They're like, we got this guy.
Yeah.
Hook, line, and sink.
They're gonna have to start calling me from the company. So we heard you like protein. You want a deal? Like, I'm gonna have a
Bro, they should
contact,
hit you up like that, bro. Like, God
please.
damn. You're at least funding a good percentage of their constituents in Tempe.
Yeah.
Like, we keep getting orders from this Dante.
Ghost,
Goblin.
hit me up. Let's work something out.
Wait, what do you go for? Ghost?
Pre-workout wise, if it's just like reliable and I don't have to buy something too over the top, then I go with Ghost. But protein wise is like up for debate just because lactose and intolerant. So
Ooh, Brian is lactose now.
crazy. It just comes out of nowhere. I
Mhm.
swear, like, yeah, because there ain't no way he was definitely eating cheese. Like,
A lot of it,
yeah,
yeah.
I was too.
But the thing is, Brian always consumed more cheese than I did. So when we would eat cheese, he would eat like a ton. I didn't. I didn't like cheese like that. I only like a small, thin amount of cheese.
His body was like, I'm sick of this.
This is the one I use. Naked Way.
Hey, fool, who's that guy? He's naked way.
Naked Way?
He's naked way.
This is the brand I use. It's called Naked Way. But yeah, this is pretty good reviews and stuff like that. But I don't really care too much about the type. I just cared about not having too much like chemicals and stuff in it that I don't want in there.
No, if it works for you and it keeps your body feeling good after you ingest it, then that's really what you need.
You know what sucks? When you stop getting sore.
Yeah.
You feel like, "Ah, man, I've been doing all this working out. I'm pushing myself pushing to the limit. And no soreness the next day.
Mm-hmm.
It's annoying. Like my arms, they don't feel that sore. I mean, they feel like something happened, but they don't feel like something major happened.
Sometimes you might have to switch up your workout plan.
Probably.
Just start lifting cars now instead.
Well, I did. So I've been adding workouts. I've added wrist working out now. So every time I do arm day, I do wrist as well. So I do what's it called? Just wrist ups, and then these, and then I do twist, but I do them like this angle. Yeah, but they work out. Damn, they kill your wrist like crazy. I always do it at the end because I can't do anything else.
To say.
Can't even hold the weights. Bro, they burn. Oh man. So provide us an experience about the gym life. Something juicy.
Something juicy.
Yeah. Or like just something funny that happened at the gym.
I've definitely hit myself upside the head with like weights a couple of times, almost knocked myself out. That's always fun.
I don't mean that. Like, that'd be so funny. Just someone knocks themselves out next to you.
You just hear somebody snoring, just like, just wake up. One more set. One more set. So, this is back when I used to work at one too.
Okay.
So, Planet Fitness, interesting characters. It's a beginner gym, so like you see like quite a significant different style of people go there. There's this one guy who always came in full matching clothes, which was fine. He had a matching do-rag, a matching gym bag, matching gloves, matching shoes, matching everything. Like, and sometimes he would wear like regular pants with like a Gucci belt to the gym. It was absolutely insane. But he would walk around the gym sometimes while I was like working out and I was off my shift. He'd be throwing baby powder on himself, like just for no reason. Just like just gotta make sure no chafing. And then like he would spray cologne on himself mid set. So I would finish working out. I'm like midway done with the set. I'm just intense, just ready. I was like, I look over. I just see him. Just. I was like, that's enough rest time,
Bro. Okay. I'll tell you mine, but there's just something else I wanted to say. But have you ever get sleepy at the gym?
Sometimes, yeah.
That happens to me a lot of times. I would say like 30% of the time I'm sleepy at the gym. Like for some reason I'm wide awake, energized. I go there, a few sets in, I just like, oh, man, you start yawning constantly. What the hell is going on? I looked it up. It's because I need more. What is that called? Caffeine. I don't have enough caffeine in my system.
Up your carb intake too.
Yeah. But the thing is, I don't consume any caffeine at all, so that's probably why. So I was doing deltoid flies on the machine. So you grab like this and you just go to the side. And that was I like that one a lot. That was one of my favorites. And I was doing that, and then I put my head down like against this metal thing, and I was just sitting there, and I got really comfortable. I almost fell asleep after hitting max. Wait, I was just chilling there. I was like, all right, I gotta get ready for the next set, waiting for the song to change. And I was like, fucking start sleeping, bro. Like, oh shit, oh damn, it's bright as hell in here. I think I slept like at least 5 seconds in there. Dude. I was embarrassing myself. Bro, that place after 3 p.m. is packed. It's packed. People waiting on machines type of packed.
Ugh,
I hate that because
that's
you
the
have like this
worst.
flow.
Yeah.
When people stop your flow, oh man, it's the
How
most.
dare everybody be here bettering themselves at the same time as me? How could you?
Yeah, then you have like the sense of feeling like I wish they weren't at the
Yeah.
gym.
Why are you here?
I want this gym to be more dead. Oh man. But like peak time I want to go there is like 1 p.m. 1 p.m. is my favorite time. I'm wide awake. I already ate. It's time to go. And by the time I leave, that's when everybody gets there. So that's my favorite time. And there's no traffic. Oh man, what was I gonna say? Oh, what are the worst people at the gym?
um. So a very common thing at the gym, at least for me in my experience, and I feel like with other people too, in between your sets and stuff like that, you're having a really intense moment, and you finish it. Your first instinct is like look at the ground or look around or something like that. Look at your surroundings. So you're just like kind of staring for a minute.
Like
You don't
bored?
mean anything harm. Yeah, nothing harmful by it or
Mm-hmm.
anything. Sometimes people get really upset if you happen to be looking in their direction,
Oh.
like extremely upset. And this is what I'm like I've noticed more with like more influencer type individuals and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. They're like, oh my god, stop being a perv, or like,
Oh my
bro, stop looking at
god.
me. And you're just like, I'm fighting for my life off of 3 scoops of pre-workout right now, possibly about to meet Jesus because I'm shaking so much. And you think I'm looking at you? Give me the weight. give me the,
I'm gonna throw a 10 pounder because I know you can't pick it up.
yeah, give me your yoga pad that you put on the bar. Shit.
Oh
I'm
man,
doing
I
hip
see.
thrust for 35 minutes. Give me it.
Bro, oh you're triggering me so much right now, bro. There's so many things I hate at the gym, bro. Oh my god. All right, one. Those damn girls that take. No, I seen this one girl that took 15 minutes hip thrusting. She'll stop, walk around, do like lunges. She'll start getting other weights. You know the ones that are fitted weights, the bars,
Mm-hmm.
Planet Fitness. She'll go do that, start lunging, and then I'm like, oh, the station's open because I need to go do some
Mm-hmm.
shrugs with the bar. I start walking though. She comes back, does more hip thrusting. Like, oh my god, this mother. So I
Yeah.
start doing miscellaneous shit like other shoulder workouts I don't do regularly. Start doing those. Wait for her. She gets up again, but she takes her stuff this time. I was like, all right, I'm finally gonna get over that. She comes back again like she forgot something. She forgot another set, bro. I was like, dude, I hate this.
I had that happen in the Planet Fitness
Bro. And
once.
then when I was leaving the gym, she finally was done doing the hip thrusting, bro. I was like, I'm done with these hip thrusting
Oh,
girls, man. Just dude,
I
put a
hope her.
timer on yourself, like 5 minutes, get out. Off the
Yeah,
hip thrust, bro. They bother me so much.
definitely got
Another
to be
person,
considerate.
another person that bothers me a lot is those people who consume multiple stations at once.
Mm.
So they'll be using this bench, they'll be using the leg press machine, and they'll be using something else all at the same time. And then someone gets on there, they're like, "I don't know, I'm using it." I'm like, "Oh, my bad, my bad." You go to the next one, and then you see that this guy's doing all three. I was like, "What the you doing, bro? This ain't no marathon or triathlon. What's going on, bro?"
The
Ah,
part that kills me with those interactions too is because like, oh, you should have known I was still using this, and you're like, oh, why? I left my hair tie sitting on the like, or I left my shoe here. Like, ah, yes.
oh, dude, I fucking hate those people, bro. And also the person that uses a ton of dumbbells, but when they're done, they don't put them back. They just leave them around themselves. Like you see, it's like a just a wall, a moat of
Just a moat.
a moat of weights, bro. Like, ah, damn, this one got all the 30s, bro. What's going on, bro? Why you got 4 cents?
It's called a drop set, bro. It's called a drop set, bro. This is a superset, man.
Oh shit. Oh, ooh. Here's another one. What workouts do you not recommend people to do?
Ooh, there's so many.
Oh my god, I didn't expect that at all.
There's so many. Yeah.
Oh shit! I might be doing one of them. All right, hope I find
Some
out.
people, I mean, but it's like I said, like your body moves differently and stuff. So like something might work for you. Bar shrugs. Yeah, I came for you immediately, didn't I? I came
I
for
do
you.
both. I do bar shrugs and then I do bar cables. But the thing is that the cable I maxed it out. And I can't even use it no more.
Mm-hmm.
So I go with the bar. But the thing is, the bar isn't me. Is it me or some of those stations with what the bars are kind of slanted? Is it me or is it
You're
slanted?
dipped down probably from wear and tear.
That shit's
Yeah,
weird, bro.
yeah, wear and
I'm
tear.
like leaning back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this feels weird, bro, for my body. Okay, but what do you recommend then if I can't do the bar?
So instead, I would suggest do so replace it with two different workouts.
Mm-hmm.
I would say do a dumbbell pullover, which is not too bad. Like
This
laying on the you're laying flat
laying
on the
flat.
bench, and you're taking the dumbbell like a diamond shape, and you're raising it up.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
So that's gonna hit
You know
like
what's weird? I do that for chest day.
yeah, no, no,
Oh,
no.
oh, okay,
It helps with your
okay,
chest
good.
too. It helps with your chest too. It's very good. What I find is really good too on my chest days, is to do like a light work, like a light back, like something just to get my body used to folding back, because then
Mm,
it engages your chest a little bit more, so you
like
don't
the
have to worry
flies.
about that. Exactly, like flies or like a seated row, just to get used to
I
the
love
motion, because
bros,
your
bro.
elbows come in similar to how when you're doing like a bench press or something like that.
Okay.
But I would say dumbbell pullover, and then also rope face pulls.
These
Yep,
I
rope
already
face
do both of
pulls.
those. But okay, so one of those I do back and shoulders is the face pulls. I do those.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of annoying because you're in this weird angle
Mm-hmm.
where you're constantly pulling yourself towards the damage. So I'm like leaning, yeah. I'm like leaning back as hard as possible and pulling forward. But okay, the pullovers. I was thinking of these. What do these work out, by the way?
If you're standing, like with your
Yeah,
back
standing.
up, those are gonna hit your triceps.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't
So
even
when
know
you
that.
extend up, you can feel it tighten up right there.
Nice, nice. Thank God. Oh, I just added those because I was getting bored at the gym. I'm getting bored of my sets, so I'm adding sets. So that's one of them I started adding. At the end, I just do some of these, like a few sets of those. But yeah, I do the face pulls and the diamond over. But ah man, the diamond over. I think when I pop my shoulder, the diamond over hurts so damn
Yeah.
bad. Oh my God, bro! I stopped doing the diamond over for like 2 3 weeks. I'm scared, bro. Like it literally like terrified me. Like what if it was that? What if it was that?
Flashbacks. Start sweating.
Oh man, oh dude, just the gym life, man. That shit's so
Mhm.
it's like a whole world, huh?
It is. It
Yeah, I
definitely is.
love
It's
that.
fun though.
And then the progress is pretty cool.
No better feeling.
All right, do you remember what it was like before the transformation? And if you do, elaborate.
Ah, definitely from more of the like the emotional side, I feel would probably
Mm-hmm.
be. I feel before I found the gym or anything like that, I definitely was more prone to anger. I guess like that, because I definitely had a lot more energy. It's hard to be angry when you're tired from working out. That's for sure. But
Yeah.
I can definitely say my overall my anxiety was a lot different back then. Like it was so much different. I could interact with people like to a certain extent. Eventually asking people if they're using stations over and over again apparently makes you a people person, I
Oh
found
my
out.
God.
But yeah, just mostly anxiety and like anger memories, but that's just because I didn't have a positive outlet for those things, I feel. Now it's
Okay,
definitely a lot better.
that's nice. So it helps you a lot. So what I'm hearing is the gym is helping you a lot mentally. Do
Hmm.
you think it's more mental than physical?
Personally, I do. Yeah, because like you find out like how I'm gonna reference what you said earlier, discipline. Like you
Mm-hmm.
develop a discipline towards something that you enjoy doing. So then your day has to include that discipline in it for you to feel like you've had a successful day. So you learn how to build your life around not only making time for things that you love to do, but responsibilities that you know you want to take care of, because you've already established that with going to the gym so much and making the plan. And then also being set on a routine is always a fantastic thing. So that
Mm-hmm.
helps with your mental as well as the progress, helps with your confidence quite a bit. Like, yeah, you could be sad about this, but the second you go in, you flex that arm real quick. You're just like, ooh,
Ooh.
ooh, yeah.
I know 75% of people can't do that. Yeah, the more fat people, the better, I guess, people like us look. Yeah, I get the best part is the compliments that you get. So
It's nice.
like I have a lot of family now just touching on me. It is
Oh.
weird at first, but then you're like, oh, I now know why. 'Cause there's a lot of dudes that don't have anything going on, bro. Like, imagine like, put yourself in your girlfriend's shoes, and you touch on your man, and it's soft, and it's just, like mushy. That you're like, man, this guy's supposed to protect me, bro. He can't do shit, bro. He can defend me in Fortnite, bro. He
You're
can't
too
defend.
comfortable. How that?
You built like a pillow, bro.
Yeah.
Go to the gym, bro.
Yeah. Casper.
Okay. A good person that I just talked about in the podcast. It was episode 2 was with Gio, but he said his confidence came with when he lost weight.
Oh yeah.
But he did that just from diet.
Mm-hmm.
I told him you should go to the gym. He's thinking about going to the gym, but he should definitely go because he lost all that weight. That means he has a discipline down. So that means the hardest part going to the gym is the discipline. Everything else is pretty kosher. And I told him that he should definitely go. I told him which workouts he should definitely hit. His legs are scrawny as hell, so I told him do 100% a lot of leg day. Like I do leg day every day is a leg day for me. So yeah. All right. What is your ultimate goal in life at this moment?
Currently,
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely enjoying kind of the exploring my mind a little bit, and since like with fitness helping with that as well too, and I believe that goes for anybody when you have a positive outlet. My biggest goal right now is to just get to a mental place where I feel comfortable making any decision, if that makes sense. Like I don't second guess myself. I have a big plan for the future. I don't want to have any. I don't want to have any doubt at all. Period. I want that confidence in my brain to where like I'm just like this is the one I need to do right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I'm aiming for.
It's kind of like that stereotype for like 35-year-old men, where like when apparently there's like the stereotype where when a man hits 35, we're at peak, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard a lot, and I'm kind of knowing why, because like if you talk to yourself 5 years ago, bro, ignorant as it, but man, child as hell, bro. Like I don't know, you feel like that's not me, like that's not who I am. Now, obviously, the personality could probably be there, but when it comes to like decision making, oh man, it's 21-year-old, 20-year-old you is nothing compared to like 26, 27-year-old you, and then imagine when you're like 32 or 33. That's a huge jump.
Mm-hmm.
So by 35, I kind of understand why it's a stereotype, because I wonder how responsible
Yeah.
and good decision making we're gonna be at 35 from all these,
Fingers crossed. Please.
All right. What can you have non-material wise that makes up for all the misery life gives? Non-material.
Non-material.
Mm-hmm.
This gonna be a little deep. This is gonna be a little deep.
It's
This
a
is gonna
deep
be
question.
real.
Yeah.
Your breath. Definitely your breath, because even if you're having a rough day or a rough life or a rough week or anything, like everybody has their own ailments and their own things holding them back, and like life is not, it's not easy for everybody or even most people. But I think the fact that you can just like real fast say I'm stressed out, I can still do that. Like I'm mad, I can still do that because I'm still here is really what's important. I think it's your presence, your being present with yourself and realizing that you can take a breath again.
Yeah. I wasn't. So I've been privileged enough to like not lose a family member before, and then when I lost my aunt, it kind of put all that what you're talking about in perspective. Or like, oh, at least I can breathe. So back then, I treated life like, I'm not gonna lose, or like you have multiple lives, like a video game, where like nothing can stop you. At least something will give you a warning before you die. But you notice that sometimes life is out of your hands or something like that, and you just go. Your time is here, and your time is here. So I see what you mean, and I think when my aunt passed away, it made me put life into better perspective. So it made me be more responsible. It made me put my foot down and start doing things. Stop doing things that are not going to help you later on. So at that time, like relationships wise, I took relationships serious. Back then I didn't. I was just like, they were kind of serious, but I never was like, okay, I'm looking out for wifey. I wasn't. I was looking out for fun. Something like that. Something, enjoyable. Something to pass the time. That's what I did with girlfriends. And then I was like, oh, slowly they'll become a wifey. But that's not how it works. You're supposed to have your brain set up to like, okay, what am I shopping for? that's kind of what I did. So I was like, all right, I'm not gonna date no more. Got off all the dating websites for like a year and a half. Then that's when I found the girl I'm dating now, and I gave her like a ton of questions, like wifey questions. Cause like if you have an issue with that, then I'm not a temporary boyfriend type of thing. That's not what I'm looking for. So I gave her a bunch of that, and she was giving me the same thing. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a try. We dated for 3 months before we made it serious and something like that. Some stuff like that. So now I'm taking it way more serious. So in her life, I'm making her a priority, stuff like that. I didn't do that when I was younger, but yeah, that breath is deep as hell, bro. Got me thinking. Um, what could? Damn, that's winter howling. What the hell, bro? Uh, what could the government do to help your situation, or if at all?
Oh,
Because
I definitely feel that is a good question though, because it could trickle down. So mental health services and stuff like that, like I said, a lot of times people who go to the gym or anything like that, like are they have some thoughts or like there's something on their
mm-hmm,
mind. They just need that place to kind of take it out. I believe that improving and like actually putting more funding into mental health services and stuff like that can trickle down and really help the people who are sort of like set in their ways, if that makes sense. Because
mm-hmm,
like once you get to a certain point of living a certain way, a certain amount of time, like you're just comfortable with being that way, you know.
mm-hmm. I'm thinking of maybe like, like let's say you have like therapy. You know how people go to therapy and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. They should have some type of like requirement that you don't have to put a certain amount of time at a gym. Or like what if at the therapy they have a gym, so you have to go to the gym minimum 30 minutes before you can start your session. That'd be kind of cool, and they give
That'd
you
be
like a
good.
Fitbit to show that you're doing activity instead of just sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I would help. I would say a majority of people would be saved if they just go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think a lot of people who have mental illness is because, like we read the stats, where like they struggle a lot with confidence, and they struggle a lot with insecurities, like with especially with women. Like I had an episode with Arlen, episode 6. That's not gonna be out for a while, but that one, she was telling me how like brutal it is because I had to do research for it as well. Like there's a lot of bad stats about how women take insecurities. I When I was young, I didn't care, bro. To be honest, I was like more selfish. Like it's my problems only type of thing. But looking at a woman's perspective, there's a lot of insecurities that can cause them to unalive themselves. Yeah, and it was a
That's fair.
staggering amount. I think, man, the top of my head, it was like 30% or something like that with women who absorb, I think it was a 4+ hours of social media time, have a 30% chance that they're gonna do something harmful to themselves. I was like, damn, that's a third, bro.
Mm,
That's bad. And my cousin does over 3 hours, so I was
yeah.
like, oh man, it kind of gets me worried. She's my niece. What's a life lesson or a secret that helped you most to get here?
Um, I think I would have to, as generic as it sounds, and as this is going to be more or less the phrase "pressure creates diamonds" and stuff. It kind of shows that no matter what pressure you're under, there's still a good chance you can come out beautiful. So if you have something that's affecting you that deeply, that's just fuel. Just
Mm-hmm.
realize it is fuel, and realize that the solutions that you have to take in your life should be ones that make you genuinely happy, and by then making you more beautiful because you're more comfortable in your own setting.
Nice. All right. One more. Oh yeah. So you said the diamonds.
Mm-hmm. The dumbbell pullovers.
I was thinking. So my girlfriend, she's extremely intelligent,
Mm-hmm.
and she challenges me just on my thought processes and my execution on things. She makes me so since me and her are kind of like almost the opposites of each other. So she covers literally every base that I can't cover. Kind of like how you got like tunnel vision. She
Mm-hmm.
can help you see the rest that you can't see. Because even though you try to put yourself in this light, you're like, oh, I'm not biased to certain type of things. You are,
Yeah.
and she helps me cover all those. And I feel like with her, nothing surprises me. Nothing comes out of left field and knocks me out because she already saw it coming. And I do the same thing for her. at first it was hard for us to start a relationship because we were so different. But then when we started going out more, we kind of built like this bond where like we kind of like a necessity for each other. Like you see a meaning for each other and stuff like that. And I call it more like iron sharpening iron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like without her, I'm not as strong, but with her, I'm hella stronger. Like there's not a single other girl that can challenge me more than she can. And I kind of like taking the challenge. I like being stronger, kind of like the gym thing. Like I want to feel like there's progression. Yeah, I don't want to be stagnant. Was what I'm trying to say. Yeah. All right. Dante, is there any hot takes or controversial things that are not band worthy?
The hate towards people wearing Crocs in the gym. Crocs are comfortable. They're good. I love wearing my Crocs to the gym, okay?
Oh my god.
Leave me alone.
I thought you were gonna say something else, bro.
No, this runs deep.
Oh.
This is deep.
You wear Crocs?
Yeah, no. Me, Crocs. Psh.
Oh, man.
With all my pins and stuff from the holiday that passed like 2 holidays ago all over it still.
I have a ton of pins too. But
You
I don't
can customize. See what but you can customize them. They're so cool. I used to hate on them too though. I'm not gonna lie.
Personalization on there is pretty P.
Yeah.
All right, man, that was it. My controversial thing would probably be women wearing those shorts that go up to their buttocks.
But
Like they go into the crack area.
oh,
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Leggings then.
No, not like, because there's leggings where like they don't suck in. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that go into the butt.
Yeah, I mean some of
Those.
them, but some people just
They're
got ass.
distracting
Some-
as hell though. Like I'm
Don't
trying
look.
to do, because there's a mirror, right? There's a mirror, and I'm doing you do curls. You love looking at the mirror. You do curls. I do too, right? I do too. All right, I'm looking at the mirror, but the thing is, there's some distance between me and the mirror, and there'll be another girl just start doing like leg work or something. I was like, I'm gonna turn around and look at a sign, bro. I hate that.
Best
when
you
they
can
go in
do
front
is
of
just
me.
try to make everybody around you as comfortable as possible. If you have to look a different way or something, sure it sucks, but like it's better than making somebody uncomfortable. Of course, if somebody comes in front of you and you're like working out actively and someone's just like in your face, like it's kind of rough and a little bit more difficult to take care of. But
I'll look at the floor. I'll just be like, this floor is boring as hell, but it's
Yeah.
better than looking up.
yeah,
I do
it
not want
happens,
to
man.
get in trouble.
Just out of respect thing for people and everybody else.
Guys, that was the episode. Please follow all my socials for updates and uploads every Wednesday, 6 p.m. MST for episodes, and 6 p.m. Sundays MST for teasers. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video with your friends and family to have a bigger impact and help us grow. And this is your host, Jose, hitting escape. Peace. Hey,
Feel a click.
I've done it. Yeah, the click, bro. It was like, oh no.
I'll be walking around like, dang, this must be what ants feel like. Like, it's just, my ant.